Hi guys, I did promise you a bookshelf tour, so here it is. On my top shelf, I have The Artemis Fowl by Eoin Collar. I have The Joylet Club by Amy Tan. Tat Loss by Anne Rice. I haven't read these three. Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. I love that book. A Gossip Girl book, which I have never read. Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. I read this when I was like really young. Siddhartha by Herman Hesse. I actually really love this book. I just read this recently, like last year? No, like early this year. Catcher in the Rye. I haven't read this book, but I've had it for a long time. As you can see, it's all old. Victoria and the Rogue and Nicola and the Viscount by Meg Cabot. I used to love Meg Cabot a lot, so yeah, I have a lot of her books here. The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, and I think this is one of the best books I've ever read. The Winner Stands Alone by Paulo Coelho, but I've never read this. This is actually not mine either. It's my sister's, but yeah, I really want to read that. The Undomestic Goddess and Shopaholic and Sister by Sophie Kinsella. I super love Sophie Kinsella, even if like I think I've already outgrown her genre, but yeah, I love her. I love her. James Patterson, First to Die. I haven't read this also, but I've had it for a while and I'm planning to read it, promise. I have 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Haven't read it, but I will get to that. I have Stardust by Neil Gaiman. I super duper love the movie, so I'm pretty sure the book is also well written. I have The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. Lisa's Story by Stephen King, and 1 to 11 of the Daughters of the Moon series by, I forgot, Lynn Ewing. I used to love this as like a tween. I actually am missing book 12 and I have not read 10 and 11, but yeah, I can't find them anymore actually. They're hard to find now. So welcome to my second row of my bookshelf. This is actually the first half of the row. The books here I removed so you can see the back part. Yeah, so I have Meg Cabot, some chicken soup, As in Eden by R.M. Lamming. I haven't read this, but it seems really interesting. L.A. Candy by Lauren Conrad, a book I kind of regretted buying. A Complicated Kindness by Miriam Toews. I have not read this, but you know, I have heard good things about it, and it's a bestseller, and it has won a lot of awards, so yeah. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which I ended up not reading. The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. I've read half, and then I started to get dreams of me turning into gold, and that kind of scared me, so I stopped. Another Gossip Girl book, which I read but didn't like. Meg Cabot, Boy Meets Girl. I love this. Good in Bed, Jennifer Weiner. I haven't finished this, I think, but yeah. Blindness, Jose Saramago. This is another really good book. I have the Shopaholic series right here. I have one more. I just don't know where it is. This is the London covers, and they're hard to find now. A Wrinkle in Time, one of the best books, also by Madeleine L'Engle. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl, another good book. Kitchen by Banana Yoshimoto, good book. Princess Diaries, and of course the whole Narnia series. This is the first half of my second shelf. I have Across the Universe by Beth Revis, have not read it. An Abundance of Catherines, John Green, have not read it. Wither by, I forgot her first name, Lauren Di Stefano, have not read, but these are all books I have heard good things about, so yeah. Angel Fire by Courtney. Yeah, Courtney Moulton. I haven't read it either. Delirium, Lauren Oliver. Not yet. Before I Fall, Lauren Oliver. I also have Veronica Roth's Divergent. I have read this if you've seen my review, and it's really good. The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. If you can see, they're still in plastic, so obviously I have not read them. The Red Pyramid and The Throne of Fire, also by Rick Riordan. Beautiful Darkness, Beautiful Creatures, have not read, obviously. These are still in plastic. Becca Fitzpatrick's Hush Hush. Maggie Steve Vader's Shiver. Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. And Pride and Prejudice and Zombies by Austen and Winters and Austen and Graham Smith accordingly. Yeah, so I have The City of Bones. Well, it's not there, but yeah, because I'm reading it. City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, right here by Cassandra Clare. This book set was given to me by my friend. I have Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I have The Girl Who Was on Fire by Leah Wilson. This is something I am reading from time to time and studying almost regarding like the Hunger Games. So this is my Hunger Games series, but I have another version of the Hunger Games right here, the first book. I have My 101 Adventures by Peter Horvath. I have not read this, but I'm kind of excited to. The Otherworldlies by, I forgot her last name and I don't want to bring it out, so by Cogler. I actually have heard good things about this, and I got this for like converted $1, just $1, so yeah, I'm really happy that I found that. 11 Minutes, The Witch of Portobello, Veronica Decides to Die by Paulo Coelho. And I'm actually not a big fan of him, but my sister is, so I want to give him a chance and read his books. I have The Unbearable Lightness of Being by Milan Kundera. I've been hearing good things about this and I've been looking for it, and apparently my sister has it, so there. I have White Oleander by Janet Fitch. My sister liked this book a lot and I am going to read it soon. I haven't seen the movie, but yeah. So for the last shelf, as you can see, I have 3 layers. The only important books in that layer is the Harry Potter series. Like, I have it complete. The first one isn't there though because I am currently rereading it. There. For the second book, I'll just do this because I'm kind of lazy to. So I have Diana's autobiography. I have Jeffrey Archer's The Fourth Estate. I have the collection by Gaia Diliberto. It's about Coco Chanel's life. And then, I'm sorry about this, I have The Host by Stephanie Meyer, and contrary to what people think, she can actually write if this was well written and the story was really just unique and stuff. I have The Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. I have the Twilight series right there. I have a lot of comic books in this section. I have more Sophie Kinsella books right there and some other stuff I have never read. So last but not the least, the last row of my bookshelf, I have Neil Gaiman's Coraline, the graphic novel. I have I Shudder at Your Touch, which is edited by Michelle Slung. It's 22 stories of sex and horror. I mean, even Stephen King is there, so that's pretty interesting. I have this book that I want to give away. These two I want to give them away, and if you want them, let me know. One is Killer Deal by Cheryl J. Anderson, and the other is Carol Nelson Douglas's Cat in a Quick Silver Caper. There. I have The Haunted by Wayne Barcombe. Have never read it. The Secret of Laurel Oaks, Lewis Ruby. It's a mystery book, I think. Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. Gods and Heroes, something I just like reading because I like Greek mythology. Ayn Rand's The Fountainhead. Ayn Rand's We the Living. Dracula by Bram Stoker, one of the best books. The 100 by Nina Garcia. It's a fashion book I've never finished reading. The Green Mile by Stephen King. The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown. The Angel's Game by Carlos Ruiz Zafon, sorry. Neil Gaiman's American Gods. Heard good things about this. Dan Brown's Digital Fortress. The Almost Moon by Alice Sebold. I have high expectations for this because The Lovely Bones was really, really good. Water for Elephants, Sarah Gruen. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter by Seth Graham Smith, the same author as Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I have the book that will change your, this book will change your life, and I haven't really started on it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I have the Dreamer's Dictionary. It's not really a book, it's literally a dictionary for dreams. How to Behave, Hammer of God, Stephen Davis, by Stephen Davis. I have The Mammoth Book of Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll by Jim Driver. I have The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, which is like my Bible. I have here The Book Thief, and finally, I am number 4. I am tired, and so I'll just show you like a quick scan of my bookshelf. And it's many layers, which I will no longer go through again, ever. So yeah. I have a lot of French books like at the back of the top shelf right there, but yeah, it's because I want to be fluent in French. Soon I promise to update more often once my workload is lighter. So yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Bye!